They made a big deal on Les Mis about it being sung live, though, which was a part of their marketing, actually, there, to make it seem special and different and really sort of bring the audience into the technique here, I think, of musicals.
Well, I think that, you know, to actually differentiate that, we do something very specific when we do a movie musical, which is that it's very important that when you take a dialogue scene and go into a musical scene, that there's no speed bump. Now, a lot of musicals make the mistake of recording the songs with a tremendous amount of verb, which gives it a lot of recording studio sound. Now, of course, it sounds better, but it also sounds fake. So when people are lip syncing to it, you don't believe for a second that anyone's actually singing. What we do, and we've done on all of our musicals, whether it's for television or feature films, is we have started each mix of every musical number dry, meaning we take out all the verb and make it as raw as possible. We also use the same microphone in the recording studio to record the song as we use on the set to record dialogue. Now, when you do that, what happens is there is no break between the dialogue and the beginning of the song. Before you know it, people are singing, but you don't really know they're singing. It's almost like it's a continuation of their talking. Then at a certain moment in the song, and it depends on which song and how it builds, we start adding verb back to it so that it's gradual and the audience doesn't notice that we've added it back. So in that particular case, by the end of the song, it has fully recording studio sound, but you don't start that way. And a lot of the musicals that don't work, that audiences have problems with, start off with that verb. Now, obviously, Les Mis, by doing it live, conquered that problem. We did something unique when we did Gypsy, and we could only do it because Bette Midler is a great performer. And Bette Midler doesn't need a recording studio. So we said to her on the set, let's do the beginnings of the song, at least, of the songs that she was going to sing, live. And she was extremely unhappy about it. And we got into many discussions about it. And she reluctantly finally did that. So if you actually looked at Gypsy right now and listened to it very carefully, you would see that there is really no difference between the dialogue and the beginnings of each song, because we went to lip sync later on in the song after we had established the sound. And the other thing we did was we recorded live many takes of the song and then used the live takes for playback, and she lip synced to the live takes. So we did something very unusual. No one had actually done that before, and it created the smoothest transition from dialogue to singing that I had ever seen up until that point.